Hi, welcome back to the Moonlit Circle. If you're new here, I'm Gwendie Belle Moone, author and celestial traveler. Let's do some healing together. So we've established so far in our introduction and in our Moonlit Circle that I'm not coming in with a perfect plan or a big production crew. I don't have every detail figured out, not yet anyway. And honestly, that's kind of the point. I want to build this with you to learn in real time how to tell stories, share reflections, and connect through the screen. So this is brand new for me, and I'm sure that many of you have never gone through this process, so we'll do it together. Some days it might look a little more polished than others, and some of that's going to be messy, but it will always be honest, and that's what I'm aiming for. So if you're here early, welcome, congratulations. You're in on the ground floor of whatever this midlife crisis becomes. So let's talk real quick about what I'm using to set up this little creative corner. I guess this would be considered our tech department. First up, I actually just recently purchased a Samsung T7 Shield 1 terabyte SSD portable external hard drive. And this little thing is super fast and it's tough. I can drop it and it'll survive. And this will be to safeguard all of my information, storing videos, drafts, backups for projects, things of that nature. This is the boring part of the setup, so some of you may want to fast forward through this. But I did also want to introduce this little guy. This little guy here is my HyperX Quadcast S microphone. It glows, as you can see. It's quite dramatic, but more importantly, it keeps my audio very crisp. I know that the introductory video to the launch of the YouTube channel was really quiet, and so I felt like it was necessary to go ahead and invest in some good audio equipment. And finally, you can't see it; it's behind the scenes, but I do have a Neewer 20-inch ring light. Because without it, I look like I'm broadcasting inside of a cave, and my lamps were causing some really bad lighting in the last video. So it's big and it's bright and kind of makes me feel like I'm stepping into an actual studio when I turn it on. So it's pretty cool. I will continue to play with that until I get it perfected. I don't know that it's quite where I want it to be with the soft lighting variables, so we'll keep tweaking there. It's the small stuff, but it really feels like claiming space for something new beginning, and I'm very excited for this. So today also happens to be my 10th anniversary with Mr. Moon. And instead of buying something extravagant, I actually made him a little keepsake. What I did, I thought I would share with you guys what I did was for the entire 9th year, moving into the 10th year today, every time I was overwhelmed with a sense of love, a feeling of just overpowering emotion of, oh my God, I really adore this man. I really can't live without him. Anytime those feelings would pop up for the course of the last year, I would write a long continuing journal entry. And I would just say, I love ABC. I love this, that, or the other. And I love it when you do this. I love you for this. Those kinds of things. Because I'm not always super articulate, as a writer. You can write things all day long, but saying them out loud is a little different. And so I'm not very good at that part. And just having the opportunity to have them all written in one place so that whenever I do find it difficult to express myself to him, that basically I could just say, go look at your book. And so I did organize them in a little bit of a photo album so that he could see each page individually. And it was really nice. I thought that it actually really opened my eyes throughout the year on how to remove the little worries and how to focus on what really matters, and don't sweat the small stuff, basically, in a relationship. And that's really what that exercise did for me. It kind of opened my eyes to those things. Love isn't always about fireworks and these grand gestures. Sometimes it can be very quiet and steady and full of inside jokes and, things that no one else would understand. And after creating those inside jokes for 10 years, we've developed our own language, I'm sure. But I just wanted to say happy anniversary to my love, Mr. Moon, and here's to our next decade. I'm really excited to be on this journey with you. Okay, so let's get into some real stuff. Now that we've got our sentimentals out of the way, we can get cosmic. So I had some information I was going to share with you guys today. I'm really kind of geeking out over all the comets that are currently all over the place, and I just wanted to share a little bit of information with you about that. So currently, there's actually a dozen comets weaving through our solar system right now. One of them is called Comet 13P Olbers. And it's actually been around since the early 1800s, I'm sure longer than that, but that's when they discovered it. It's actually going to swing by again this year, visible in some parts of the world if you've got a telescope and some patience. I actually don't have a telescope. I used to have an amateur one as a child, and I absolutely loved it. Maybe one day I'll get a real one, and I would just adore that. But get ready, Moonlit Circle, because that is far from the only exciting thing in our sky right now. Because tomorrow night is the full moon, and we actually have ourselves a super moon. So this moon is called the harvest moon, and as you might suspect, it's because most people tend to harvest their crops around this time. And with the full moon during harvest season is when, like back before we had all those floodlights and things for the fields, that's when people would get the brunt of their work done. And so it was really significant for processing crops and whatnot. And, the harvest supermoon, it's actually glowing bigger and brighter than usual because it's a supermoon. Now it's a little bit of an optical illusion that it's actually closer to Earth. It's certainly not. But one thing that the supermoon is going to cost us this month is that it actually may wash out a lot of the fainter meteors that are coming into our atmosphere this month. So the Draconid shower, I believe that's how you say it, Draconid. It's active, and we may actually catch a few of those meteors. So there's also the comet Swan. It's faint, but it's there. You can see it. It's waiting in the margins for binoculars, especially down south. You guys might be able to catch that a little bit better. And then there's actually the Lemon Comet as well. It's on its way, and it's promising more light later this month. Can't really see it right now, so I'll keep you guys posted later for that. So our skies are really alive right now, and even if it's in a whisper, it's very faint. It's definitely not shouting its light at us right now, and you really have to look and have patience to be able to see them yet, but we should get a little bit more of a show later this month. I love thinking about how these old celestial cycles mirror actually our human cycles. You know, every comet, every moon phase, it's all a rhythm and a return back to the beginning. And it's the duality of light and shadow, kind of like us, right? Kind of like people. In honor of our sky being so alive lately, I actually have something a little new for you that I was going to launch today for the Moonlit Circle over on Facebook. It's a little celestial bonus post that I'm calling Gwendie's Sunday Sky Map. For you guys that might be interested in what's going on in our sky, each Sunday I'll give you guys a bonus post to share a peek at the night sky. It's going to include things like the moon's mood and shape, the comets wandering through, any meteor showers lighting up, little corners of the night sky, where the auroras might be dancing around for the evening, and even when and where to look for these events in the sky. So I'll give you some direction on that, so you don't have to, have any kind of understanding of where to look. You don't have to understand how to operate a telescope. I'll point you in the right direction, and I'll let you know when you can see things with binoculars versus the naked eye. So actually tonight's sky, of course, is shimmering under the near full harvest moon. The supermoon should be at its biggest peak tomorrow night, but it's bright enough to coat everything in a silver sheen. And it's going to be beautiful tonight. Saturn is actually next to it. It's next to the moon, but you're not going to be able to see it unless you get up right before dawn. And then you can actually also, if you get up right before dawn, you can actually catch the Lemon Comet, and it's going to be over in Leo Minor. So you guys, if you're interested in like where you would want to look in the sky for that, take a peek at the Sunday Sky Map post that is going to be on the Gwendie Facebook page later this afternoon. So looking forward to that. You guys give me feedback. Let me know if you like it. Let me know if you need some more instruction on that. And it's my way of grounding all of our little earthly stories in something cosmic, something bigger than any of us could ever dream. And it's just a reminder that even when life feels heavy, the sky keeps moving. It keeps glowing. It keeps becoming, and so can we. It's always evolving. It's always reshaping itself, and that's something that's real and powerful, and we can draw from that imagery. Okay, well, my dear Moonlit Circle, that is today's orbit. No structure, no perfect script, no no rhyme or reason, just curiosity and connection and a little moonlight. So if you're sticking around here long enough, you'll hear me talk about things like my mantras and my philosophies and my weird ass little Roman empires that I'm always into. Those ideas live rent free in my head, and sometimes I just got to get them out. So I apologize, but you may also be my de facto therapist along the way. Things that I might bring up are things like self-trust and, transformation. Of course, we're always going to talk about growth and love, but also the art of beginning again. And because along the way, if there's one thing that I've learned, it's that creation doesn't always wait until you have a plan. Sometimes it just kind of spills out. It begins the moment that you show up for it. So here I am. Here we are, the Moonlit Circle on YouTube. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring the notification bell to be a part of this glowing little corner of the internet. We'd love to have you over on Facebook. Thanks for joining me on this journey, my sweet Moonlit Circle. And remember, keep dreaming, keep wandering, and keep glowing. Bye, everybody.